I'm very happy to be here for the third Canadian Internet Forum, the CIF. We have a great day set up for you today, and we're looking forward to some stimulating discussions with all of you. Il me fait grand plaisir de vous souhaiter.
It is a great pleasure for me to welcome you at the Canadian Internet Forum. As you know, CIRA is the organization that manages .ca domain for all Canadians, with more than 2 million names registered already.
It manages the .ca domain space on behalf of all Canadians. For the past 13 years, its mandate has been to manage the .ca registry and its supporting DNS infrastructure in a safe, secure, and stable manner. And we now manage more than 2 million domains, .ca domains, on behalf of Canadians. In 2006, our letters patent were amended with the addition of a new object, and I quote, to develop, carry out, and/or support any other Internet-related activities in Canada, end quote. This gave CIRA the mandate to conduct other activities in support of the Internet in Canada, to give back to the Internet community to make it stronger and better. Today's event is one of those activities. With nearly 2 billion Internet users around the globe, it's clear that the true power over the Internet is held by the average Internet user. So our objective is to provide a venue through which Canadian Internet users can share their unique views and concerns about how the Internet is developing.
With more than 2 billion Internet users around the globe, it is clear that the true power over the Internet is held by the Internet user. Our objective is to provide a venue through which Canadian Internet users can share their unique views and concern about how the Internet is developing.
Canada was an early adopter of the Internet and of broadband technology, and currently has one of the highest Internet penetration rates in the world, among countries all over the world. A recent ComScore study puts Canadians in the #1 spot for Internet usage at 45 hours per month, almost double the global average. Canadians are clearly increasingly engaged and interested in discussing topics relating to Internet governance. With your active participation in events such as this one, your collective voice will help shape the future of the Internet in Canada. I want to take a moment now to acknowledge the CIRA members in the room. J'aimerais reconnaître les personnes membres de la CEI.
I would like to recognize the members of the authority, people who influence our work by their involvement.
An organization, and it's the more than 15,000 CIRA members who directly influence the work we do. Membership in CIRA is free and is open to anyone who has registered a .ca domain name. If you're not a member, please see one of the CIRA staff. As Christopher indicated, they are wearing black shirts with a .ca logo, and it can explain to you how to sign up.
For those who would like to become members of CIRA, go to a staff with the black T-shirt with the .ca logo on it.
In February 2012, a lot has happened at CIRA. I'd like to take a few minutes to highlight 2 recent successes that we're particularly proud of. In June 2012, we announced an initiative to facilitate the development of a robust network of Internet exchange points, or IXPs. An IXP allows local network traffic to take shorter, faster paths between member networks, alleviating congestion and helping to reduce overall network costs. This impacts all of us as it improves Internet speed, performance, and resiliency. There are about 350 IXPs around the world, and they are integral to the intranet infrastructure of many nations. For example, the US has about 85 IXPs. In Canada, there are only 2, Autix in Ottawa and Torix in Toronto. So there's a lot of room for improvement. For this reason, we've been working with community-based groups in Montreal, Ottawa, Winnipeg, and Calgary to enhance Canada's IXP network.
We are really excited with this initiative that is to improve the IXP network, and we work with local communities in Montreal, Ottawa, Winnipeg, and Calgary.
Another achievement I want to highlight is that last month, CIRA reached a major milestone in the implementation of DNSSEC by publishing a signed .ca zone file. As some of you know, DNSSEC provides an extra layer of security to DNS, the domain name system. Once we have fully implemented DNSSEC in 2014, we will have ensured the safety and security of .ca for years to come. And we will be among the top few of the most secure registries in the world. Before I introduce our speaker from the Government of Canada, I want to tell you a little bit more about what we're doing here today. Last year, we touched on two topics as part of the Internet Forum: digital literacy and online security. We heard from CIF participants that we need to explore those topics more deeply in 2013. So that's what we plan to do today in a very interactive manner. We've designed panel discussions, presentations, table conversations to promote learning, dialogue, and an understanding of each other's perspectives. Nous avons élaboré le design de la journée aujourd'hui.
We have designed our day-to-day to allow for learning, for dialogue and understanding. We hope that you will fully participate.
Internet forums like the CIF are held regularly around the world. Some represent countries or groups of countries in a particular region. They all feed into a larger conversation called the Internet Governance Forum, which takes place annually. The IGF is a forum for nations to discuss Internet-related issues in an apolitical environment. The process is supported by a special secretariat set up by the United Nations office at Geneva. As you'll hear later, your comments in today's discussions will feed directly into that process.